Hello, this is Mihail from MB Massage Therapy, and today I would like to bring your attention towards our mental health, because it's Mental Health Week Awareness, which will last until the 24th of May. And why I would like to talk to you about this is because many times when I get clients coming to see me for, let's say, upper back tension, I might discover that the problem, the cause, is not just in the physical issue. It's not because they were sitting too long in front of a computer or carrying heavy bags or something else. Many times that can be related as well to mental health and emotional health. Let's say in this way, emotional health, which is just the way we deal with our emotions. And a brief example: when someone is coming to see me for some upper back tension, neck tension, headaches, first of all, I'm trying to see all the picture why they get those tensions, if how the work is going. Are they very stressed at work, with the family, or in some relations, or anything else? In that way I can understand if it's a mixed combination of physical and emotional issue over there, or sometimes can be just emotional. But let's say even if that person is not showing any or doesn't want to tell me anything about the emotion side, then I'll just perform the standard massage, and if in, let's say, 2 or 3 sessions we don't see much of improvement, then I start in a very discreet way to ask some questions about their mental health, or about their emotions, about the stress. Many times I'll try to give my own examples, like I go through some periods of anxiety or tension, emotional tension, and how I deal with that. And then maybe people can start to talk and to tell. And guess what? Sometimes we discover that that is the cause. And by being conscient, aware of that cause, we start to change all the way, all the approach of the massage. And for example, I can give some facial massage, which I find is hugely important in relaxing some people. And again, some examples: when I do a facial massage, people usually start to get in a deep sleep, very short but deep sleep. And if they're very tense, we can see like tweaks when their hands will tweak, or legs, and I would say that is the release of some emotional tension. After that, people feel way more relaxed, and the normal massage can be performed with more results, or better results. And another quick example: sometimes people are coming and they feel very tense in their back, but even their posture is saying if they're kind of like this, or somehow like this, or they can tell with their body language that they are maybe anxious, not confident with themselves. And then I try to bring different approach. Even to some people I recommended reflexology. Again, if they don't want to be touched their face, then through the feet with reflexology you can achieve great results. But for some people, feet are not good, but the face is way much better, and so on. But in these situations when we're in lockdown, you can't see me or some other therapist, what can you do? In that case, I recommend one technique which I use for myself many times when I feel in trouble and in emotional imbalance, I start to write down. I start to write down things and to start to say to myself, I feel myself frustrated. Why is that? Because of this. I try to dig deep until I find the real source. First of all, your mind might give you just few ideas, but they are on the surface. And many times you might not feel that is resonating with some emotion. Usually if you find the correct answer, that should release the emotion. Sometimes it can be even tears or some joy of relief. And in that way, using that technique, I release all my mind, all my thoughts into the paper. Because if you don't do that, the thoughts might go round and round and round, and when you go to sleep, you can't sleep very well. When you wake up, you feel tired and with no energy. Of course, that has bad consequence on your health, on your family, on all family well-being. So that's why I would really suggest to do this technique. Another of my suggestion is maybe to get in contact with a counselor or with a person who is dealing with mindfulness. And one of my friends, who I can highly recommend, Sam Hall, she's a mindfulness teacher. And why I can recommend her? Because I saw her transformation that probably started maybe about 5-7 years ago, and I can say with the hand on my heart that she transformed herself from a black gosling into a beautiful swan. And she has a web page. She's writing nice, really good blog, and if you want, you can do some one-to-one training or mindfulness session. Anyway, that is a way you can deal with your stress, anxiety, depression or problem. So I hope that this video you'll find useful. Be aware of your mind, of your thoughts, because they are not necessarily saying who you are, but they might help you, or being aware of your thoughts might help you just to select what you would like to have in your mind going on, or what you don't like it. And in this way you can make your life a bit better with more sunshine. Thank you for watching. Keep safe, keep healthy, and remember, prevention is always better than cure.